And now if we select flash MHD map. So if you ever get pulled over by the cops, why am I doing this? We are going to do something about that, but don't tell anyone. Come on, help me out here, little downhill tune. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review of our new shop car. This is another BMW M that we acquired. This is a BMW M2 competition F87. As you might know, we now have a second company called Evolution M, and we specialize in modifications for your BMW. And because of that, and because of the channel of course, we now have quite a nice selection of BMW M models and the M340i of course at our shop. And we use the cars to develop parts, to test parts, and to offer test drives with modifications. So if you're looking for a modification for your BMW, come to our shop in Sint-Oederode near Eindhoven and we can do a test drive with various cars and various modifications. See how you like it and come join us, come meet us, come have a drink. You are kindly invited. And now this, an M2 competition. So we've been doing a lot of parts for the S55 platform, and we already have the M4 F82 as you might know, and now we have this, the M2 competition. And let's start with the spec. We got it with the larger brake kit, so this was an optional extra with the M2 comp, and we are getting new M2 CS wheels, which I think are really cool, the golden ones. That's going to really stick out. I love the M2 CS, but it's way too expensive. We have the carbon fiber mirror caps, and we are also dealer for Akrapovic. So this is fitted with the Akrapovic diffuser and the slip-on exhaust. When this car came out, it replaced the M2 F87, the normal one, the OG one with the N55 engine. We now have the S55, so a bi-turbo instead of a single turbo, but it also means that we now have an OPF filter in the exhaust line, which is a bit of a shame. We are going to do something about that, but don't tell anyone. So let's check out the engine. As I said, it's the S55 3-liter bi-turbo straight 6. Very cool engine, lovely with that carbon fiber strap race. I forgot to tell, the Akrapovic is a slip-on exhaust, and that means it's OPF back, so the OPF is still in place in this car. It also means that you get a TUV license with it and an ECE license, so you can run this exhaust legally anywhere in Europe. It has papers with it, so if you ever get pulled over by the cops, we offer a little document saying this is a legal exhaust. So this is a detuned version of the S55. We are also going to do something about that, but currently it produces 410 horsepower, 0 to 100, 4.5 seconds. It'll do 250, and in this video we're going to do something about that number, because we want to know how fast will it go with stock configuration with 410 horsepower. So let's find out, but first we have to flash it using MHD. Now this is one of the best things we sell. It's a software license for your BMW. Now this is what we need today. The MHD OBD adapter, so we're going to plug it into the OBD port, and the MHD app. Put my phone right here, turn on the ignition, click in the seat belt, turn off the AC. We're connected with the MHD adapter through Wi-Fi. And now if we select flash MHD map, we can do various things. So for instance, we can do a CS map, like with an M4 CS, F82, or do a stage 0, which is what we're going to do today. So that's just a stock map, but we can select certain options we might like. For instance, remove the top speed limiter, tick that box, go back, click map right, and you're all good. That means this car will no longer go 250 kilometers an hour, but let's find out. So we're also recording this video as a benchmark for tuning. So we're going to do 100 to 200 runs, see how fast it is, and then compare it to, for instance, the CS map or maybe a stage 1. I forgot to tell you, we again got a manual. Woohoo! So we now have the M3 E92 in manual. We have this M2 F87 in manual. We have the M5 E60 in manual, and the M3 G80 in manual. Why am I doing this? 4 BMW M cars manual. With my M2 setting currently, I have selected the engine for Sport Plus and the steering in comfort, because with these F series cars I like the steering in comfort a lot better than the stupid heavy sport mode. Traction control we're just going to turn all the way off, because this is a very rotatey car. It really likes to rotate. It's because of the short wheelbase, the limited slip diff and the powerful engine. It's really a lot of fun, this. It's such a playful car, way more playful than the F82 M4 we own. Now let's see if the Akrapovic exhaust is fully open. I'm going to hit the button and it's red right now turning white, so that means it's going to close, and then if we press it once more it's going to be fully open, because stock, the exhaust valves in this car, they don't fully open. But I'm actually amazed how different this thing is compared to the M4, because if you compare the newer M4 to the M2, so the G87 to the G82, they're not all that different. You do feel it's a shorter wheelbase, but this is so much more alive than the F82. It's a very big difference. I really like that about it. And we now also have these seats, so the true BMW M seats. With the OG M2 you got just regular 2 series seats. And the exhaust is really nice, and the whole configuration is quite nice. It's quite a nice and balanced setup. So yeah, it's a detuned S55, and you do notice that like right on top you don't really have any power gains, but we're going to fix that in a later video. But it still loves doing sideways stuff, and it's a lot of fun. I'm honestly amazed by what this car will do and how it behaves, and it's a really nice setup. It's better than I remember, which is always a good thing. Nice little burbles there from the Akrapovic exhaust. I love the fact that this thing is legal. It's expensive, but it looks expensive, which is always important, and it does offer a lot of extra driving sensation, let's call it that. Okay, let's see if we can pull up some 100 to 200 numbers. Well, not with this guy in front of us. So the gear shift, yes, it's rubbery as with any BMW manual, but it really improved with the G series. So our G80 M3 is a nicer shift than this, and we are going to improve on this shift quality. They're right on top in the rev range. It's quite empty. It's nothing really. So we don't have any shift lights like with the DCT version. And normally this would be the speed limiter. But of course, yeah, you could select the driver's pack, and then you can do to 70, which is this. But we now have fully delimited this car. So let's see what it will actually do. But as I said, right on top at the end of the rev range, it's not all that powerful. So I'm actually surprised we're already doing 290. actually the first time I'm driving it. Giel, who actually owns it and who is part of the Autobahn team, this is his daily driver now. This is his new car. And he brought it over and I just got in the car. I always like that, reviewing a car the moment you get in it, because everything is so fresh and top of mind. It's actually nicer in stock trim, just shifting at 6,500. Okay, so let's see what she will do to 100. Factory claim is 4.5 or 4.6, which I'm never going to achieve, but nevertheless we are going to try. And we still have to pull up that 100 to 200 number because I didn't do a decent run back there. It still was a 10.4, which isn't all that bad for a manual 410 horsepower car, but I think we can improve on that. Okay, are we going for good numbers or good tire marks? Let's meet in the middle. It's a little uphill section, by the way, here, so we're not going to break any records. Oh, that's a nice little burble right there from the Akrapovic. Not all that nice, bit sloppy, but 5.5. Only a second from the factory claim. Boy, that was horrible. We are going to plow through nonetheless. So we don't have any rev matching with ESC off, but I think if we turn it on again, yeah, see, then we get rev matching, which is different with the G series. There, with those cars, you can just select rev matching on and off, which makes more sense, I think. But oh, we were supposed to do 100 to 200 runs. I'm all over the place right now. It's late. I've done a few cars already. You always get sloppy then. I think third gear sounds about right. That's a decent number. Okay, you also have MDM mode, which we're in right now. Sort of never liked that mode, but oh, it's a bit understeery. You do have that floppiness that the F series has compared to the G series. That is a downside. So the steering rack in the G series is a lot better. This is very imprecise and a bit all over the place and numb. And then you can improve on that by hitting the steering button right here and make it heavier. But that's all you're doing, making it heavier. It really varies through the model years how that steering is calibrated. It got better over the years. It got less weightlifty. Okay, let's do another pull right here. Seems like a decent section. Let's give it a try with 7,500 RPM. There we go. Is it going to be faster? No, just as fast. So yeah, we have to really sort of awaken it by flashing that CS map. So by the way, there is a flash security on the ECU by BMW. with the right tool that we have at our workshop, you can delete that flash security and then you can flash these maps. So if you want, come visit us in Sint-Oederode at our workshop and we can do the ECU unlock for you and help you with flashing your BMW. Okay, I'm going to do one more. One. Okay, that was it guys, we got everything we wanted. We found out what the actual top speed is of an M2 without the speed limiter. We got a decent 100 to 200 number for future reference when we tuned the car, and we had a lot of fun. I think we got a very cool car and we are going to do a lot of cool modifications with it. So guys, thank you for watching. Go check out our channel, go follow us at Autobahn on Instagram, and also follow Evolution M Shop on Instagram, where you can find all the parts and videos about modifications and stuff like that. Go check out the video, the playlist. Please check out our future videos as well. Thanks guys, bye.